Hey everybody, so for our last project, this week we will be making two mugs. Um, so you can make your mugs any method you want. You can make them by pinching, by rolling out slabs, or by using coils. Um, so pick your method. Your mugs need to have a theme that ties them together. And your mugs need to also be at least 4 inches tall. They could be taller, but they have to be at least 4 inches tall. So by theme, and you're going to be making two mugs, and the difference between mugs and cups are that mugs have handles. So both of them need to have a handle. They do not need to have your regular kind of typical handle. Sorry, that. Your handle could be part of the design. It could be however way you want. But because this is our last project, we've been working with clay the entire trimester, so this should be your best project, right? Because we should be progressing. So I really want people to be spending time on it, taking care of looking for detail, smoothing things out. At this point in time, things should not just be carved on with a needle tool. You should be using the carving tools or adding clay on, slipping and scoring for three-dimensional. So I have examples listed on the module under this video, but I'm also going to show you a couple examples here. So here are two mugs that have a theme. So your two mugs, they do not need to look identical. They just need to look, this is the reference I always use. So they don't need to be like identical twins. They just need to be in the same family, if that makes sense. So if I was to go to a store, I would know that those two mugs are together. So here are two mugs. Okay, I made these two, trying to get a good glare. Two tiki mugs that I made. They are not identical, but the theme is tiki mug, I guess. So they have handles. When you're making handles, you want to think about proportion. So you want to make handles that you can hold. Handles are to hold on to and maybe not burn your knuckles or something. But so here are two tiki mugs. Okay, you can totally drink out of these. I'm going to show you another example, a good and maybe a not good example. So here's a mug a student made, I guess kind of tiki theme. Again, trying to just show you so you don't have a glare. And the thing with this mug is the handle. So the handle, you can't even get a finger in there. So I don't think that was planned or meant to. That was not part of the student's design. So you want to be thinking about proportion. You should be able to get your hand in there. Some mugs have just like a little one finger slot at the top that you just hold with a finger. If you want to do something like that, that is fine. But you should be making things that are functional, or at least things that are part of your design. Here is another mug I'm going to show you that is not a great example. And kind of same thing with this handle. Okay, I can get a couple fingers in there, but with this being our last project, I really want you guys to be thinking about how you want that handle to look. And then I'm going to show you the design on this mug, and the reason why it's not a good example. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it. So it spells moon, and they glazed it with a yellow glaze over top. But if you look closely, they just drew this with a needle tool. And then over here, they drew a moon. And it's kind of hard to tell on the computer, but I'll have this as an example in class. But they just drew a crescent moon with a needle tool. So at this point in time, I'm looking for, what could have made this better? Just look a little bit nicer and cleaner. Different options. They could have carved these letters out with a carving tool, made them thicker and cleaner. They could have carved out the moon also with a carving tool, making it so it was kind of indented. They could have took like a small slab of the shape of a moon and added it on here so it stuck out three-dimensionally. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for. Okay. And then for your handle, I have examples, picture examples below here. Your handle could be part of a design. So things I've seen people do is like they've done an octopus and then they made one of the tentacles be part of the handle. So if you want to use the handle as part of your design, that's awesome. I encourage that. Also, if you are not having your handle be part of your design, then I would like for you to pull a handle, is what it is called. And there's also a video posted below here of example of pulling a handle. So you're basically going to take a chunk of clay, go to the sink, and you're going to stretch the clay as you're pulling it down to make a handle. Pulled handles just look different, you can tell. So, you know, it's smooth, even. Okay, if you just try to make a handle by a coil, it just kind of looks it doesn't look as clean. So if you're going to just do a regular handle and it is not part of the design of your mug, I want you guys to be pulling the handles. So refer to the video down below for that. And then make sure you guys are so your mugs need to be at least 4 inches tall, have a theme, and have handles. And so your handles are either going to be part of the design or they're going to be pulled. So make sure that you do at least 3 sketches of your mugs, and then start creating your mugs, and have fun. And looking forward to seeing them. I love this project. One more thing I want to add is, sorry, okay, your mugs, you can drink out of them. They should be fully functional, meaning you can use them. So if you're going to be drinking out of something, you want to kind of pay attention to the lip of the mug. So where your mouth is going to go, you want to make sure it's like comfortable, nice, even, smooth. So keep that in mind. So this mug also too, yeah, it's kind of just like hard to see. The top is kind of all uneven. It's not a flat top, so maybe it won't be as comfortable on your lips. So those are just some things to be thinking about. So just have fun. 3 sketches, 4 inches tall with handles, and I look forward to seeing them.